Emery versus Gio.
All right, so this is Emery versus Gio. I know they played a tournament set that they weren't supposed to like a couple weeks ago. Like they played game 1 and then they found out they were against the wrong opponent. And Gio won.
Really?
Yeah, and Emery said, you know, next time we play in a tournament set, I'll give you game 1. I don't know if they're agreeing to that though. I don't know if that's what's happening right now. But regardless, what's happening is we are seeing Rob versus Donkey.
I mean, he's playing Donkey Kong, so in a sense, he might be giving game 1. But no, actually, real talk. Emery, he went by the
amazing.
tag. Yeah, he's amazing. He went by the tag Neon back in the Brawl days, but I think that the Neon from Arizona kind of usurped that title, and he had to go back to Emery, which is unfortunate because he was the first.
He was the first one.
He was the first Neon. He just never had his big break. But you know, this is one of the best DKs since those days. You know, he was right up there with people like DK Will.
Oh yeah.
And you know, playing a character like DK, it's one of those characters where you kind of have to have your read game on point.
You have to be able to read, and you have to be really, really smart with your defensive play.
I mean,
wow, if you're not, you're gonna get comboed and then killed super bad.
Yeah, I think that he's studying in graphic design, but his read game is that of an English professor. It is incredible.
It's
incredible.
Outlandish, one would say.
Outlandish, dude. It's such a good word. Outlandish?
Ooh, but that's solid. That up tilt was outlandish.
I mean, hey, slow your roll, man. That was outlandish. You can't call everything outlandish.
It was a really good option.
Good. It was real good.
But now,
some would say fundamental.
But now, yeah, now what we're gonna see is Rob gets his guaranteed combo in return.
Yeah, the beat boop.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, still a pretty close game, and I like this match because it's a battle between two people who are really, really smart.
Oh,
very intelligent.
Gio has all kinds of setups with his projectiles, but right now Emery's actually doing a really good job of not getting destroyed by projectiles.
And oh my god,
goodness.
if that had stage spike, that would have been crazy.
I am terrified.
Yeah, it's scary business.
I think what happens with DK's up B when he hits you against the walls, it does stage spike you, but he like hits you with more hits, so it never really does that. I'm not positive.
Nice bears from Emery, but Gio's gonna be able to make this back. And he's going to take that time just to charge up the Giant Punch a little bit more.
Unless Emery gets like a solid kill move, Rob will live to like 1,000,000%.
I mean, he tried to right there with that Giant Punch. Just was a tad too early. Nice. I like
so many perfect shields back and forth between these players.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's the Brawl days. He went to the same region as Dakpo. He had to learn how to understand how to deal with those armor pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So when it comes to projectiles, this guy knows what he's doing, and it's really paying off for him.
So glad we don't have armor pieces in this game. Oh, that was the setup right there. Is the top supposed to hit him in the up smash, but just barely was able to get out of it.
Yeah, that was a good tech by Emery to avoid it. Nice. Another perfect shield.
And Rob's a character that has some trouble landing, so that's why we see Gio doing the stuff where he mixes it up, where he uses all of his gas real quick and then comes down with the nair.
Yeah, and I like that Emery is actually kind of respecting the landing as well, respecting that option overall.
He doesn't want to like come in too hard and then get punished for it.
And that was very unfortunate earlier. That back air is going to do it, though. Emery earlier, after Gio had whiffed the up smash, he tried to shield grab, but it actually pushed him back too far for him to get the grab.
Right, because the shield push. It's very strong on that move. But okay, so with these next games, we saw that Emery was actually really able to deal with projectiles super well. And that's something that surprises me. Like, as a DK, that's very difficult to do.
I mean, you have to, though. You're playing DK.
You have to know.
You can't. You don't move very fast. You know, you have to get up close.
Yeah, he did a really good job of closing space. And now I want to see if Gio can, like, change up his game, figure out how to get those projectiles to work again for him.
It's going to be tough. I mean, look at it. Already just weaving through this defense. He finds the hole in the defense and gets nearly 50% for it.
Those changes in his cargo up throw, I don't know if you know about them.
Yeah.
So the changes in the cargo up throw makes it such a better combo tool now. So like he gets so much more off of everything that he does. Because most of his like up close stuff ends in like jab to grab, right? And now he gets jab into cargo up throw into other stuff.
And that explains a lot why Emery is picking DK again. I know he was discouraged because
customs.
Well, not only without customs. Back in Brawl, the up airs, if I remember correctly, had a property where you could auto cancel them.
Okay.
If you were you could either auto cancel them or edge cancel them. One of those.
Right.
And Emery was telling me how it doesn't work quite the same way in this game, and it makes it so that a lot of his aerials are unsafe.
Okay, that makes sense.
But changes like that cargo throw, I guess, is what's making him go back to his DK. And he's putting in some work right now.
Oh, yeah.
Percents are near even about a 20% difference between both of these players. That can be made up so quickly.
And we saw both of the stocks last game were very close. It's just a matter of who gets their kill move first. And last game, Emery was able to connect 2, and Gio's only able to connect 1.
Yeah. I'm thinking also about the dare that Gio has. Right?
Yes.
Because that's something, especially if he can take this first stock. DK has incredible horizontal recovery, but from a vertical standpoint, incredibly lackluster. That back throw, though, that was really on point.
You get the jab to back throw? Yeah.
Classic.
But so right now, I think we're maybe a couple more percent until Gio can get his down throw up air confirmed. Ooh. Or he can just read that roll and get an excellent up smash. But now it's 0-0 again. You
notice the way that he pressured using the top, throwing it straight down? Essentially, it made it so that Emery had to move away, and he was just right there with the up smash afterwards.
He loves to just sit the top on the ledge and then see what you do.
And look at this. He's really coasting off of that momentum that he got.
All it takes is just once for Gio, and then he just rides it.
67% right now.
All right, and this is going to be punished, yeah. So while Emery hit him with the up B, it's not actually safe on hit. It's a pretty bad move in the air.
The way that he's just kind of mixing up how he's using the projectiles is really paying off. But no punish after that side B.
Wow. That was really smart by Emery, too, because he knew he was going to be sitting in shield. I was terrified.
I was so scared. I was so scared right now, but Gio putting in that air dodge. Probably expected. Oh, that's game number 3. Let's go.
All right. That was really solid. That was just really solid adaptation by Gio, just knowing, all right, I know when you're going to try to hit me, and everything he got off was like counter hits, and then using his projectiles better.
Yes, exactly. Like it seemed like at the first game he was just like, let me throw the farm at you, and Emery was like, perfect shield, perfect shield, perfect shield, perfect shield, and you're in the corner, and you're dead. Yeah. But this time he was very sparing with his projectiles overall, and because he used it so sparingly, I don't think Emery picked up on the pattern in which he was throwing them.
He changed up the way he was throwing them because he's like, all right, if I'm just going to toss them at you, you expect it at these intervals. So I'm going to wait until I'm able to punish you for jumping.
And sometimes he just throw them straight up, right? And that would trip him up too. And maybe he'll hear the game sound and hear it being thrown, and he'll just instinctively power shield because of how someone's thrown before.
I know another thing that he loves to do with the top is throw it down and then recatch it, so it's right in his hands again, but it baits out the shield or something from them, and then he can run up and get a grab.
And here we go, game number 3. Winners quarters. Somebody's going to the losers bracket after this one. And honestly, these two players, they just seem so evenly matched at this point that it could be anyone.
I feel bad for anybody in the losers bracket who has to meet up with either of these players after this, because these have been some close and intense sets.
Yeah, you might have to.
Oh, no.
Oh, you already got eliminated?
I scrubbed it up this week. But
ooh, Robo Hoo-Ha, not going to be quite enough. That beat boop does, however, make it so that Emery's at 98%. Back air putting him in a rough position and at 113.
Again, Gio's just really boxing him out. He's not... Okay, so while SS Guy in the past had... Oh, my goodness, the top setups!
The top setups. That's exactly what he's trying to do now. He's like, okay, maybe I won't be able to KO you if I knock you horizontally, but it's going to force you on the edge. And all you need to do at that point is just drop the spinning top there.
And it forces him to either roll onto the stage to get up smashed or hit the top, which knocks him into the up smash. Very good. Oh my god, did you see his shield?
Yeah, that was a Skittle-sized shield.
Sponsored by M&M's. Let's go, Gio. But right now, it's just... Gio's just adapted so well.
Oh my god.
He's doing a really good job of controlling space.
The robot, I think he has the download on point, and it's really working out for him. That cargo throw,
a really good cargo throw, but now he still has to deal with the 80% deficit. Now,
he can do it. He's playing DK.
I mean, this is like caveman versus robot. This is like Stone Age versus the New Age.
And it's who's going to find the tablet? I'm thinking about 2001: A Space Odyssey right now. The monolith.
Right now, we just want to see.
He needs to find the monolith.
Did the robot get the download, or is the Stone Age going to be too sporadic for him to understand?
The distant future.
This data does not compute.
Ooh, up smash. That's going to do it.
He dropped the top, and that forced Emery to go for the roll, and he's like, all right, I forced you into this option. Now I'm going to cover it.
Man, just the way that Gio was able to change up certain things, especially with the top, just completely shifted that matchup overall.
So calculated.
It was beautiful.